Hi, I'm Dan.
Hi, I'm Chris.
Hi, I'm Aaron.
When I moved to Simi Valley from Palmdale, I've experienced something that I have never experienced before, and that was racism. When I was growing up, I always knew that I was Mexican. I always knew that I should be proud of my race. And when I moved to Simi Valley, that was put to the test. It, Kids were always telling me, hey, you should climb the fence. I want to see if you can hop the wall when Trump gets elected. I want to see how many burritos you can eat during lunch because I want to see if you're a real Mexican. I have wanted to fight back so hard. I wanted to throw punches. I wanted to cuss and swear. But my mother said, you do not want to do that because you could get suspended, expelled, and you won't have a future. And she told me it's better to be safe than sorry. Those words changed my life forever. I will always stand by those words, and I think everyone else should too. And you can change a lot in your life following these words, because if you don't, everything will change. When I graduated high school, a friend of mine, I'm not going to say who, but she decided to go to a party, had a little bit too much to drink, and she decided to hook up with her friend. Now, a little while after the party, everyone's starting to pick their classes for college. She was doing that, and she had started throwing up. Come to find out, she got pregnant at the party because she didn't use protection. And she could have had the life she wanted. She could have gone to college, gotten degrees, got a great job, meet a man, and then have family. But she is skipping so much, and we don't know if she'll ever get that because she wasn't being safe. She didn't use protection. And now she's paying for it. And there are many times where something like that can happen, and something like that can be prevented. When I was at a park, when I was around 8 years old, my brother is 2 years older than me, so he's 10. And we went to a park with our friends, and as my friends were eating lunch, a random man walks onto the park and sits next to us. Now, this isn't some 20-year-old or teenager picking on us. This is like a man in his 30s, completely drugged out, rough skin, bushy beard, red eyes, and he sits next to my friend, puts his arm around her, and he starts talking, and you could smell everything off of him. And we were getting scared as what he was going to do. And my brother had taken out a pocket knife and sat close like this right in front of the man. The man saw my brother's pocket knife, and he decided to get up and leave. See, it's great to have self-defense, but you don't want to pursue in that result right at the beginning. Sometimes it's better to let the intimidation kick in, especially when someone's drugged out. And maybe, that's a better path because they don't want to pursue violence. They want to stay safe. They want to keep using what they're using. And so sometimes showing is a lot better than doing the action. And one last story that I have to make sure you guys know it's better to be safe than sorry is with BB guns. My brother-in-law lives up in the mountains, and he hunts quail shooting rifles, BB guns, and whatever he has his hands on. So I started shooting targets, and my mom says, you better put on safety glasses because you don't know if it's going to ricochet. If you try to reload, it's going to hit you in the eye. So I was like, fine, I'll wear it, just to humiliate, just to, concerns and stuff like that. So one day I'm shooting targets, and as I'm about to take my shot, I shoot the BB, it hits the target in front of me, and then it bounces back and hits me in the cheek right here. And I started bleeding. I had to go back inside. They had to put band-aids on my face, and I'll never forget it. If I didn't have those safety glasses on, and if that BB bounced up a bit higher, I would have not had two eyes. I wouldn't have 20/20 vision, and that's because I was safe, and I didn't regret it later. I always put on glasses now, even if I'm shooting 100 feet in front of me. I'm still gonna wear those glasses. Now, I hope you can take these stories and learn that it's better to always be safe than sorry, because you don't want to end up pregnant without a future. You don't want to get into altercations that can lead to a worse life ahead of you, especially when you lose your temper. Whenever someone's in front of you that's scaring you, let your intimidation overcome them with fear, and they will leave you alone because they're not going to fight someone they fear. And always wear protection no matter what you're doing. Even if you've done it a million times, always wear it, because it's better to be safe than sorry. Thank you.